Hi sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I am saying a very big shout out to every one of you for all the support and love you all give me here. I am truly grateful. Thank you all so much. So today we'll be talking something very important, and also this is also going to be a wake-up call for everybody. I mean, this is not new. It's something that, like, I probably might have reported something like this before, but as it stands, I mean, it is going really far. I mean, Florida are banning everything black. Ban everything black. Ban them. We don't want to hear black. We don't want to see. I mean, we are anti-black. We don't want to hear anything about them. We don't want them, like, even our children to read anything about them, right? And that big broad stroke term, wokeness, I mean, looks like they don't even understand the meaning of wokeness. So they are even trying to use it in a way that is not even good, right? Ban everything, ban CRT, ban equity and diversity, everything black. And this video is actually going to open all your mind, like, on how it is going right now, how they do not want to see anything that concerns black people. And I am going to let you all I am going to say, please be careful out there, because the way they are going, if you sleep, not even for a second, I mean, do not let always have all your sense organs at alert, because I do not trust anybody. I don't trust them for even my people. I do not. Step to the screen. I am going to roll this clip. We'll come back to talk about it. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. And straight up, let me roll the...
Florida government officials kept saying, we're not banning books, we're just removing inappropriate books. They focused on sexuality, but then they said things like critical race theory and that big broad stroke term wokeness. Would you like to see what books have been removed, and even more importantly, how many books?
The state just came last week and decided what books were appropriate or inappropriate. So I'm gonna figure out how to show you.
Inappropriate.
This is a book that's been deemed inappropriate. These are the boxes of books waiting to go out. Look how big this box is. I'm gonna show you some of the titles.
Show them this one too. Blacks in Aviation.
Yep. We have 20th century writers. We have Rosemary in the Woods. American The Hauntist.
The Big Lie.
The Big Lie. Right, it's all about Judaism, women of Nigeria, Hitler, El Salvador. These are just a few of the books that have been deemed inappropriate. Lewis and Clark. They're removing these books from our library. Jefferson Republic. I don't understand.
20th century writers.
Hate groups. So yeah, this is what's going on. Some of you were asking what our library looks like with the purged books gone, and this is our library, which we don't really use. We don't even have a librarian in our school. We have books, but this is it. This is all we have. And these aren't included in well, that's a good sign. That's a book. Go out. Look how big this box is. I'm going to show you some of the titles.
I'll go back and watch that video. But literally they're showing all the books that have been banned in a school in Florida. Now my question is, what books do y'all have? Because literally, there's like hundreds, if not thousands, of books in those boxes. What can the kids read? Because that literally looks like a whole entire library. Honestly, this is madness. Madness. Like, if y'all don't see a problem with this right now, Floridians, I don't know what's gonna wake y'all up. Yeah, I don't know.
Women of Nigeria, Hitler, El Salvador.
Today I went to the Imperial War Museum in London, England, and they have a whole floor devoted to the Holocaust. This is a photo of Nazis confiscating books that they didn't agree with. On the 10th of May 1933, students ransacked libraries for books they considered un-German. They burned works by Jewish, left-wing, and liberal authors in public ceremonies across Germany. Keeping people ignorant to events like these, whether they are children or adults, is a form of propaganda. This is a tool to control people, and it was used to brainwash the average citizen in Nazi Germany to believe that Jewish people were less than them, which eventually caused an uproar in anti-Semitism, and we all know the events of the Holocaust. Uneducated people are the...
So in Florida's rampage of any form of diversity, equity, and inclusion, one Florida parent had a whole fit over one of the speeches read by Amanda Gorman at the White House at the inauguration of President Joe Biden. So much so that the school banned the poem. The poem was removed from the K-5 curriculum at the Miami-Dade County School. In addition to that, the parent is challenging 4 other books: The ABCs of Black History, Cuban Kids, Countries in the News Cuba, and Love to Langston. She claims that the books are filled with indirect hate messages inspired by critical race theory. You think a book dedicated to Langston Hughes, basically indirect hate messages for kids? You think the ABCs of Black History are inspired to have hate messages to give to the children? Dear God, at this point, makes Florida a separate country. In addition to that, she tells Miami Herald that she's not in favor of censorship, but instead wants students to know the truth about Cuba with accurate reading materials. Again, make Florida their own country, because we're done.
Spent the last decade of my naval career fighting religious fascism abroad. Never thought I'd have to fight it right here in the United States of America. I grew up in rural South Carolina, and books got me out of the trailer parks. My parents trusted those educators and the librarians to let me read what I needed to read. I spent 21 years in the Naval Nuclear Propulsion Program, where Admiral Hyman Rickover said a questioning attitude was the key to success in the nuclear power program. I want my son exposed to different ideas and different viewpoints so that he can learn to think critically and not be force-fed somebody else's opinion. We've all been exposed to different opinions. Makes us better, makes us stronger. Adversity has made me stronger. I didn't sacrifice 21 years of my life to stand idly by while religious fanatics and other fanatics try to impose fascism on my country. I urge you to think about what a book ban needs and use transparency. I don't need anyone else telling my son what he can and cannot read. I'm very perfectly capable of determining that for myself. Thanks for your time. Thank you for listening. I urge you to remember the Little Rock Nine. Thank you. Would you like to see what books have been removed, and even more importantly, how many?
First off, shout out to my man Dixon White 1. Y'all make sure y'all follow and like his content. Secondly, I just want to say, man, if y'all not paying attention, you sleep. And when you sleep, you dream. And when you dream, the shit's just not real. Wake up, folks. Wake up, folks. It's a target. And guess who the target is? Pay attention. Look what's being allowed to slip by and what's not. Stay alert, stay alive.
Yeah, I'm in support of what he said. Don't sleep, not even for a minute, not even for a second. be wide open. Your eyes should be wide open. Your sense of everything should be at alert, because as it stands, you all can say ban everything, ban black. They do not want you even to speak about it as it is going. No, you all can say ban black, buy everything black, ban books. How are people supposed to learn? It is easy to control people when they do not understand something. That's why most of them are being controlled, because they don't have no knowledge of what is going on. But there is something that I know. When something affects eyes, it's going to affect nose and ear, because they are all connected, right? And some people are just going to be there and saying, black people are not supporting us. Black people are not fighting for us. You all can see what black people are going through already, right? You can see that, right? Man, it is not easy, you know? And, excuse me. It's not easy, but they are still standing tall. And I am going to tell you all, please, please, there is already a travel advisory for black people. They say it is not safe for you in Florida. Please, it is not safe. Do not go there. Or if you are going to go there, make sure you are widely awake. Please. This is where I am going to draw the curtain. Thank you all so much for all the support. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.